Hello, everybody. It is Jeremy Whaley here. I hope you're doing fantastic today. And I've got a super exciting announcement that I've been looking forward to sharing with you. And now is the time. And here's how it goes. It is this. How would you like to get together with me to make a whole bunch of Benjamins? Yeah, that sounds exciting, doesn't it? Making some money, make it rain just a little bit there. That's okay, that's a lot of Benjamins. It's it's more than I meant. It looked really good when I put this together, and now that I see it, it's actually a whole lot more than I thought. But you know what? It really proves the point, because the real issue here is we're talking about making a whole bunch of passive income. You see how those Benjamins just kept flowing on the screen, just kept coming and kept coming? Wouldn't it be really great if you could have Benjamins flowing into your bank account like that? Just keep coming every week, every month. Month after month, year after year. That would be extraordinary, wouldn't it? Well, here's the deal, folks. I'm building a unique program to help people just like you create at least an extra $1,500 a month in passive income in 2024. Okay? I will say that again. I am building a unique program to help people like you create at least an extra $1,500 a month in passive income in 2024. This is exciting, isn't it? Now, you can create more. The truth is you can create as much as you want. There is no cap. But I'm setting a threshold. I'm saying at least $1,500 a month. Now, think about that. How would $1,500 a month change your life? You know, they say that over the last year, the economy's gotten so bad that the average American has to increase their income by $11,000 a year just to break even. $1,500 a month covers that. It helps you offset inflation. For some of you, $1,500 a month might be 1 or 2 car payments even. A good portion of your rent or your mortgage payment, maybe part of a kid's college or, maybe private school tuition. $1,500 a month goes quite a ways, right? So just imagine if you had an extra $1,500 a month flowing into your bank account and you didn't have to do anything for it. Now you might be thinking, how in the world could he come up with something so crazy? Well, I am known for crazy, right? But here's the deal. It's not me. It's what we can do together. And I want to share this vision with you right here in this video, okay? So here's my vision. For years, for about 15 years, I've had an idea of putting together a business training program where I could teach business principles to anybody, somebody who wants to learn how to run business, how to operate business, and how to build a business. Now, I've been wanting to do this for a long, long time, but it's kind of challenging to put a business program together, because normally a business program is going to cost several $1,000s to get involved with, and it's kind of like it's like a big school commitment. You have all this time involved, and it's all theoretical. Well, I wanted to do something different. Again, I've had this idea for 15 years. I wanted to do something different. I wanted to teach business principles while we are building a business together. So let that sink in. You're going to learn how to do business as we build a business together. It's not me. It's not you. It's we. We're going to be doing this together. And at the end of our time together, you're going to have a business with passive income. Now, does that sound super, super exciting? If it sounds exciting, it's because it is. I don't think anybody has ever done this before, but I know it can be done. I've already got it laid out. We're going to go do this. It is going to be extraordinary. We're going to change the world with it. Now, you might be wondering, how in the world could we do this? And the answer is we're going to build the same business, but we're going to build a variety of it. Or variation of it, I should say. I'll have my version of it. You'll have your version of it. And at the end, we all have our own independent business. And the tool we're going to use for this is something super, super exclusive, something I never had it before. It just came to me about 3 months ago. It just showed up. Literally, I got contacted by somebody who had something unique, and I said, oh my goodness, there it is. There is the opportunity I've been looking for. And that opportunity is this right here. Now, do you have any idea what that is? Just look at that. Look at that picture right there. You know what that is? If you're thinking it looks like seeds, you would be correct. It is. That is seeds that you see on the screen right there. Okay, seeds, like as in it grows into plants. Did you know that seeds are 20 to 30 times more potent than the fruit that they produce? That's right. You see these blackberry seeds? The seed itself for the blackberry is 20 to 30 times more potent than the blackberry itself. So blackberries have all these antioxidants and polyphenols and all sorts of other technical chemical things that, I don't really get into that stuff, but you know what it is. It's really good for the body, right? It's super, super nutritious. Your tomatoes, your watermelons, your cantaloupes, your pumpkins and all sorts of other fruits and veggies, they all have seeds, and those seeds have 20 to 30 times the nutritional potency of the fruit or the vegetable that they produce. Now, why is that important? Here's why. Because a few scientists a few years ago got together and said, if we could just find a way to get the nutrition out of the seed, that would be the most extraordinary source of nutrition on the planet. And about 3 months ago, some people came to me and they said, Jeremy, we found a way to get the nutrition out of the seed. I said, what are you talking about? And they explained to me the nutrient preservation protocol. It's an exclusive process to Rain International based in just outside of Salt Lake City, Utah. And this process is literally going to change the world as we can take these seeds, extract the nutrition from it, and put it into a bioavailable product that individuals like you and me and everybody around the world can consume for the highest source of nutrition on the planet. It is extraordinary. That's why I say it's going to change the world. So that's the business that we're going to build together. Now, here's the deal. Here's why time is important, and here's why this is urgent right now. As I said, about 3 months ago, the owners of this business and this protocol, the nutrient preservation protocol, they came to me and they said, Jeremy, we have this product, we have this protocol, but we need to get the message out. You're really good at business. You've built online business. You've helped all these other people around the world do all sorts of crazy things. How can you help us? And I said, you know what? I think I got an idea. And so I started thinking about it and I went to work on it and I said, this is it. This is the opportunity to finally get together and put that business training program together that I've been wanting to do. And so what I want to do to help spread this message of the seeds is I want to build an army of independent business owners, and possibly you would be a perfect fit for that. In the process of building this army of independent business owners, what I'm going to do is I'm going to teach you the business principles. I have a 4-step process. It's really simple to remember. It's HTML, just like internet language, coding language, HTML. And that is the recruiting process, the training process, the managing process, the leadership process. A really simple 4-step process that everybody needs to know in order to start running and operating any business. It doesn't matter what your business is. So maybe you already have a business. Maybe it's a hair salon. Maybe it's a photography business, or maybe it's whatever it is. Everybody on the planet still has to learn these core principles. And so we're going to learn these principles together along with a whole bunch of personal development and mindset training and all sorts of other things. And in the process, we're going to build the business together. And at the end of our time together, which is going to be a 1-year commitment, at the end of our time together, you're going to have a business with passive income. Now that assumes that you do the work. I can't guarantee that you're going to do your part, but we're going to stack the deck in your favor. We're going to help you have the resources that you need, the training that you need, the mentorship that you need to go out and build this business. And a year from now, at the end of 2024, everything can be completely different for you. Now, does this sound interesting for you? If it sounds interesting to you, then you have come to the right place. You're watching the right message here, because you are the kind of person that we are looking for. Now, here's what I can promise you. I can promise you 1 year from now, you are going to be consuming seed nutrition. How do I know that? Because a year from now, this message with our army of independent business owners will have spread out across North America, all the way up into the far corners of Canada and Alaska, and all the way down through Mexico, all the way down to Central America. We are going to spread this message everywhere because there's so many people that need this product. They need this nutrient preservation protocol. They need all of it. And so we're building this army of independent business owners that can go out and spread this message and share it with people. And if that sounds like something you're interested in, then great. You might want to be one of those independent business owners who goes out and helps spread this message. But here's what I can tell you. A year from now, you're going to be consuming seed nutrition. Why? Because it's the most potent source of nutrition on the planet. Do I have to get into that story again? Why nutrition is so important? No. Everybody knows we need more nutrition. Everybody knows we need more antioxidants. We need more of everything, right? Everybody knows it right now at this point in world history. So that part's That's not a question. The question is, how do we get the highest source of it? And the answer is through this seed nutrition. So the question is, do you want to just be consuming the seed nutrition a year from now, or do you want to be making income with it? And if you say, I'd like to make some income with it, well, I'd like to share with you an exclusive opportunity. And I want to emphasize this is limited time, because right now we are putting the people together. They're going to be part of this independent business ownership army that we're putting together to spread this message. Okay, army might be a little intense. No, it's not. We are going to storm the continent with this message as we share seed nutrition with the world, okay? It's going to be extraordinary. So if that sounds like something that's really interesting to you, here's what I really want to share with you. I want to share with you my exclusive group that we're calling the Legacy Builders. The Legacy Builders is the group where I'm going to do all the stuff I've been sharing with you. I'm going to do things like teach you the business principles. I'm going to do things like help you build the business so that you actually not have only learned the business principles like you would do from a book or from a video, but rather we're actually putting them into practice. You can go do it during the week. You come back to our meetings and you say, this is what I'm experiencing. This is what I'm struggling with. And you work with your mentors to help get to the next level. Okay, so that's what we're going to be doing as part of the Legacy Builders. And at the end of the Legacy Builders process, which is going to be a one-year process, by the way, at the end of that, you're going to have a business with passive income. That's income that keeps coming in on a monthly basis. So, how much do you want? You want $1,500 a month? $3,000 a month, $4,500. The truth is there's no cap to how much income you can create. There's no cap to how much you can earn. We're just setting that threshold. We're saying we're going to start with at least $1,500. So let me tell you a little bit more about the Legacy Builders. Let me tell you about our why. As a group, we have some core values. We have we have the why of what we're doing. We have a mission of what we're doing. And our why looks like this. Number one, it's the economy. In case you've been living under a rock somewhere, the economy has been struggling a little bit lately. Inflation is off the charts. Unemployment is actually much worse than is being reported. And here's the worst part. Foreclosures are going up. Bankruptcies are going up. Job security is going down. More and more people are moving home to do business from home, and they're creating online opportunities. They're creating what used to be a side gig is becoming the main gig. Yeah, everything is changing in the economy. Guess what else is changing? Retirement plans. People don't have the certainty with their retirement plans, with that money coming in month after month, so they know they can retire with certainty. And people do not have their family's financial future secure. So this is why we're doing it. We're doing it to help the economy individually and to help the broader economy. We're doing it to help give people an opportunity to create retirement plans, and we're doing it to help families with their financial future. So here's our mission for the Legacy Builders. And I want to take this full screen so you can really see it fully, okay? Our mission for Legacy Builders is to transform personal finances with passive income. Transform personal finances with passive income. Now, if you know me at all, and some of you do, some of you maybe don't know who I am, but if you know me, for the last many years, as I've been teaching personal finance and trading and business and all these different things, passive income has been at the center of the message that I have been sharing with people. Because once you create it, it takes a little work to get it created, but once you create that passive income, it continues to flow in and it continues to feed you. It continues to give you money in your bank account month after month. So that is our mission. Our mission is to transform personal finances with passive income. In addition to our mission, we have a goal. Our goal is to help 1,500 families create an extra $1,500 a month in passive income over the course of 2024. Now, why $1,500? You know why? Because I needed a number. That's the truth. I needed a number, and the two numbers go together. I felt like $1,500 is enough to be really interesting. It's also enough that I think you could believe it. You can see that, yeah, I can go do that. And the truth is you can absolutely go do it. And 1,500 families just felt like a really good number to start with, so we can go prove what we can do. We can prove it to people that you actually can go out and build a business, learn how to do business, and learn how to build passive income over a relatively short period of time. Okay, so that's how we came up with the numbers. Should it have been 1,800? Maybe it should have been 1,800. But we came up with 1,500. So that's the number right there, and that is our goal, and we're committed to it, and we're going to stick to it all throughout 2024. So we're going to help 1,500 families create an extra $1,500 a month in passive income. Maybe you would like to be one of those 1,500 families. Now, in addition to our goal, we have a how. How are we going to do it? Here's how we're going to do it. We're going to do it by learning to build a business and share seed nutrition with the world. That's how we're going to create the money. That's how we're going to help 1,500 families transform their personal finances with passive income. We're going to share the message of seed nutrition with the world. And in the process, we're going to make some money with it. And we're also going to spread a whole lot of health and wellness. Now, we have some core values as an organization. As a group, there's certain things, any organization, any business, and as you do your business, you're going to have these too. But any business, any organization is going to have some core values. So I want to share our values with you right now. Our first value is this right here. It is the value of relationships. Above and beyond, above all things, we value the relationships that we have with our other business owners and with our customers and the people that we engage with on a daily basis. All right. So relationships is our number one value. In addition to that, authenticity. We are nothing if we're not authentic. One of the things you'll hear me teach over the next many months, if you become a legacy builder, is I teach that authenticity is so much greater than perfection. We are nothing if we're not authentic. Okay. So you really need to understand that you do not need to be perfect to be a great business owner. What you do need to do is you need to learn how to be authentic. And so we're going to be working on that. It's one of our core values. A third core value for us is passive income. I love income any way it shows up. I never turn money down, but it's really great when money just shows up in the mailbox, or even better, when it just shows up in my bank account. I got all sorts of different businesses, and most of my businesses run on some sort of a subscription or an automation so that I get passive income from it. But some of my favorite, I have a business that I stumbled into a while back. And I didn't mean to stumble into it, but I did. And in that particular business, I get paid from Google. Google actually pays me. And I kind of stumbled into it. I didn't mean to do it, but I did. And guess what has happened for me? What has happened for me is Google, about every 30 to 60 days, will make a deposit into my bank account. And I never know when it's going to come. It just shows up. And so sometimes I open my bank account and I'm like, wow, there's a couple extra $100 here. Sometimes it's like $400 or $500. And I'm like, wow, where'd that come from? Oh, look at that. Google made a deposit for me. That is passive income. And there's nothing that's greater in the world in terms of that feeling than passive income that comes into your bank account and you didn't really do anything for it. Or the truth is you did something. It's just that you did it a long time ago, but you continue to get paid over and over again. It's one of our core values as a legacy builder. Next, our fourth value is the value of wellness. The value of wellness. What is life if we're not healthy and if we're not well enough to enjoy it? So that's one of our 6 core values. Our fifth value is the value of personal development. We are 100% committed to personal development. Everything we do in Legacy Builders is all about building you as a person, building you as a business owner, and helping other people to do the same thing. So that's our fifth value. And our sixth and final value is the value of lifestyle. All of these things are valuable. But at the end of the day, what do we want? We really want to create a lifestyle that is a reflection of who we are and what we want to build. Okay. So as a legacy builder, these are our 6 values. Again, I'll take them full screen so you can really see them. Relationships, authenticity, passive income, wellness, personal development, and lifestyle. Now, these are our values. Here's our promise. Here's what we're doing as legacy builders. We are building the leaders of leaders. We are building the leaders of leaders. As we take this message of seed nutrition out into the world, what we're doing is we're not just spreading a message. We're not just selling a product. We are nurturing, mentoring, and building leaders. And if you're sitting here watching this video, wherever you are, maybe you're standing watching or watching your phone or wherever it is that you're watching this, if you're thinking to yourself, man, that sounds really interesting, here's my question for you. Would you like to be a leader of leaders? Would you like to be the kind of person who goes into your community, a person who goes into your online community, your physical community where you are, or the relationships you have in your family, and whatever your relationship community looks like to you? Would you like to be the person who stands up and says, you know what? Yes, I will be a leader. I'm going to lead the people around me. If that sounds like something you're interested in, I think there's a really good chance that being a legacy builder is exactly perfect for you. Let me tell you some more of our core values and what we call our manifesto. This defines who we are as legacy builders. A legacy builder is a new breed of leader. Authentic, passionate, all in, and free. A legacy builder is a mentor, a force for good. They believe financial freedom is a calling, that wealth has the ability to change the lives of the individuals, communities, and missions they've been called to serve. A legacy builder is in control of their destiny. They say no to traditional thinking. Limitation is a 4-letter word, and personal growth is their middle name. Legacy builders defy the odds, set new standards, Believe in others. Do whatever it takes. Embrace uncertainty and never, ever, ever give up. Folks, I am a legacy builder. I'm doing it for the people that I get the opportunity to lead. I'm doing it for my family. I'm doing it for myself. And that's what I want to challenge you to do too. If you're interested in this, now is the time to step up and to build your legacy. Like I just said, do it for your family. Step up and build a legacy for your family. Do it for your city. Your city needs the economic stimulation that you can create with this business. Your state needs it. Your nation needs it. If you're in Canada, if you're in North America, if you're in Mexico, wherever you are, your nation needs the economic stimulation that you can create with your business. Do it for your family, for your city, for your nation. Do it for you. Do it for your own pride of saying, you know what? I made a decision. The world's in total chaos. Politics are in total chaos. Pandemics, epidemics, all sorts of demics are out there. Academics. How you like that one? Pandemics. What did I just say? Pandemics, epidemics, and academics. There you go. There's a demic collection for you. All these things are going on in the world, right? It's easy to look at everything that's wrong that's going on in the world. But what if you can stand up and say, you know what? I'm going to leave a legacy. I'm going to make a decision to be a leader of leaders. I'm going to change my financial future. I'm going to change my family's financial future, and I'm going to help change the world. If this sounds like something you are interested in, please contact the person who shared this message with you. Now, you may have got this from me. You may have found this on my own social media. Maybe I emailed this to you, or maybe somebody else did, because we've got quite a few people that have already committed to building legacies. Over the next few weeks, the next 3 to 4 weeks, we're working hard to establish our top leaders for this group, the people that are going to be part of the legacy builders in terms of the leaders of leaders. And if that's something you're interested in, please don't waste any time. This is the time to get started. You can get started for very, very little. There's hardly any investment with this. If normally when I do a big business training and a coaching program like this, I charge thousands of dollars. I am literally almost giving this away for free. Actually, I am giving this away for free when you make the commitment to sharing seed nutrition and spreading it throughout the country. And when you make that commitment, we're going to make the commitment to help you develop yourself and to help build a legacy for your family. So again, reach out to the person who shared this message with you. If that was me, reach out to me through a direct message or email or phone, however we've been in contact. If it was not directly from me, then please get back in touch with the person who shared this with you. They will tell you what's next, and I look forward to working with you to build a legacy for yourself and for your family. Let's go change the world together.